on their microphone so that the Facebook people can hear us. We fixed it. I don't think this is on. It's on the bottom row, number 2 on the board. Number 2 on the slider. Yeah, I don't think. There you go. All right. All right. We got a roll call vote. Roll call. Sorry.
Kevin Peters.
Here.
Spencer Dowd.
Here.
Jim Whitaker.
Here.
Larry Bennett.
Here.
Cecilia Paulson. Here. Jim Wolfram.
Here.
Jamie Phillips.
Here.
Bill Wiggins.
Here.
All right. Everybody's here. If Jeff will do the invocation for us, and then Whit can lead us in the pledge.
Let's pray. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for this time tonight, for this gathering. Thank you for this Christmas season. Bless and lead in the town of Monterey. Bless and lead the parade. Be thy will, just give us some good weather for it. Lead in the business tonight. Give wisdom, guidance, direction. Lead our first responders. Bless them and their families. Ask it all in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Do we have anybody signed up for public comment? Chief, anybody signed up for public comment? No? All right. Thank you. All right. We'll start with the committee reports. I think Larry Bennett's going to take the Water and Sewer Committee report.
Okay. We met Friday on November 21st, 3 p.m. here at City Hall. And, we did have a forum. We had no public comment. The discussion is about the subdivision plat from Mr. Mike Callahan's property. Mike Callahan addressed the committee. He stated that he brought a finished plat on the subdivision. He explained where he would be tapping into the water and the sewer. The wastewater engineer, Nathan Green, stated that everything is in order and is ready to be sent into in front of the board of mayor and aldermen. Mr. Callahan stated that he will need some letters that need to be signed and sent with the plans for the state. He asked if Monterey had project specs for the town. Nathan Green stated that Monterey does have specific specs, and he will get them to Mr. Callahan. On this discussion, a motion was made by Alderman Depp to accept this, and seconded by me to take it toward the board of mayor and aldermen for approval.
All right.
And we, of course, we all voted yay on it. Okay.
All right. So I guess it's being brought to the board now. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
So a motion that we accept. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion?
Just to clarify what we're accepting,
The finished plat.
is the finished.
Yeah, which has already been approved by Nathaniel Green, the engineer.
Okay.
I think next steps is he sends this to the state. So, any other discussion?
It's just not for one tap fee, right? It's gonna be a tap for each.
For every house, yeah.
Okay.
Anything else? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carries. All right, next on the list is approval of minutes from the November meeting.
Make a motion.
I say.
Got a motion and a second. Do we have discussion? No discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next is approval of the bills.
Make a motion to pay the bill.
Got a motion?
Second.
Got a second? Is there any discussion on that? No discussion? Roll call vote, Ella, please.
Kevin Peters.
Yes.
Spencer Dale.
Yes.
Jim Whitaker.
Yes.
Larry Bennett.
Yes.
Cecilia Paulson.
Yes.
Jim Wolfgram.
Yes.
Jamie Phillips.
Yes.
Bill Wiggins.
Yes.
All right, motion passes. We can pay the bills. Number 4 is we got a table of third reading of the ordinance until the January public hearing. Does anybody have an issue with that? All right. Number 5 is the third reading of ordinance 25882, an ordinance changing the ticket fees for the town of Monterey.
Make a motion to accept it.
We got a motion.
A second.
We got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion passes. All right. Next is consider resolution 25005 requesting that the town of Monterey representatives to the Tennessee General Assembly sponsor, support, and ensure restoration of the historic revenue sharing relationship between the state of Tennessee and its local governments, and to return the local share of the single article cap sales tax to local governments. So just a little insight on this. We've already passed this in a letter form. We were asked because all the other cities are doing this in resolution form, and it has a little more bite. So just to let you guys know. Can I get a motion? Got a motion?
Second it.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion?
You wanna discuss, tell everybody what it actually is?
Yeah, I can. I can show it too. So basically, in a nutshell, it's pretty big, but in a nutshell, we should be receiving 4.6% of sales tax that we're not receiving. The state's taking it. They have been taking it for the past 20 years. So every year we ask the state to give it back to us. They've made $2 billion off of all the cities in Tennessee. So we want it back. And for a small town of Monterey, that could be a huge change for us. So we're asking, all the cities pretty much are asking for this, and then we ask for it every year, and hopefully we'll get it one year. So that's what this is about. And I think what they're thinking is in resolution form, this has a little more bite when it goes to the Senate for sessions.
Have we got any feedback from the Speaker of the House?
I think I'll see him tomorrow, so we'll ask him again. We're going to talk about this subject tomorrow morning as well.
Persuade it'll be done.
Well, we tried to persuade last year in this same meeting that I'm in tomorrow, and it
I've
didn't.
been in those meetings
Yeah.
too.
I know.
I left with a scar tissue.
Oh, I know. Trust me. It's not.
Paul Bailey is trying to.
Yeah, he is. I get it, and they all are. Ryan Williams led the way last year, and they got close, but they didn't get it. So I'm hoping this year we get closer. So, all right. Did we vote on that? We did, right? We didn't vote on that. Okay. Sorry, you threw me off there.
We
Kevin.
just discussed.
Yeah. All right. So all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carries. So this next one is a resolution 25006 requesting that, I guess, the city of Monterey representatives to the General Assembly sponsor and ensure the enactment of an amendment to Tennessee Code annotated section 6, okay, allowing annexation by majority property owner consent. So we were asked by Cookeville to put this to vote. They have already passed this. In a nutshell, I guess it makes annexation a little easier for the city. And it takes a little less time. I am not in favor of it. I'm just letting you all know how I feel. But I wanted to bring it to the boards because you guys are the ones that make the decision. So
Cook will pass this, correct?
Cookville did pass it. As a resolution, it's got, still gotta go to sessions, yeah.
What's the disadvantage of passing this?
Isn't that the law?
The law now states that, you have to have a 2/3 vote in a referendum. What they're proposing is, so basically, I don't want to misread it. So they're basically, they want it to go,
There's a time frame that it's so long now to get done, it shortens that time frame.
so that what they're saying is that the total, it would be 2/3 of the property owners with the territory proposed for annexation consent within writing. The total area of the property owned by the owners consenting the annexation under the subdivision is more than 1/2 of the total property proposed the annexation. They're basically making it faster, so they don't have to wait till election time to do it.
Do we have any feedback from Paul Bailey?
I've not talked to them.
Well, the annexation laws were changed over the city of Collegedale over in Hamilton.
Yeah, 2015 that law went into effect. Yeah. So I mean, I don't have a problem with the law. I mean, if a citizen doesn't want to be annexed, I don't think they should. I think there's a lot of benefits to being annexed, but I don't think that it needs to be a faster process. That's just one guy's opinion, though.
What's the pros and cons? I mean, I see what the pros would be, to be annexed into the city. But what would be these people that outside the majority, what would be their con of that? I mean, that just don't want to pay county tax or what?
Prior to 215,
I mean, see,
cities, we could sit here and annex by vote.
Right.
And then that all changed because you got the people involved, rightfully so.
And they're not saying that that would change. They're just saying that a time frame would change. Because you know, it is my understanding that it'd go to referendum and had to go to a vote. But you know, you're only going to have a vote when you have a ballot at time of election. Because if not, it's going to cost too much money. So I think they're trying to speed that process up.
Did it go from the 2/3 to 51%?
No, it's still a 2/3 vote.
There was something, and I may have misheard it, but didn't you say
If
the majority of the land
of the
owned
land, yeah,
in that area
right,
had to approve it?
correct. So if
So
you
it's
have
like,
if you have
if somebody had
6, let's say you have 5 residents and one guy owns,
more than all the others,
then he's got more of a.
but it still then requires 2/3? Because there was still something about 2/3 and a majority. I hadn't seen it, so I didn't know what.
So it says prior. Well, okay, let's see. Now, therefore, the result of the board of residents, let's see, support the bill to amend to us. So they want to amend it to 2/3 of the property owners within the territory proposed for annexation consent within writing. The total area of property owned by owners consenting to the annexation under subdivision A, 2B, 1I, whatever, is more than 1/2 of the territory proposed for annexation.
Is that a either or is that a and? You have to have both of those subsections. have to be,
It doesn't have an or an and.
like you have to meet both criteria, or is it, or? is it-
It looks like an and.
I can't read it. Can you?
There's no and or. There's a semicolon in the next one.
Mayor, I'm not sure, I'm not ready to vote on
Ah.
this. I feel comfortable about my vote,
Uh,
whether yea or nay.
it's, I was asked to bring it up, and that's what I'm doing. But I don't think that. I think we need more knowledge.
We need a table.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I was gonna make a motion to table it till next month.
So, all right. We got a motion to table.
I'm like,
We,
I'll say.
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. We'll get past that. We'll go to project graduation representatives. That's that motley crew right there. Turn the microphone on there, bud. Yeah.
There you go.
You might want to turn them up a little bit. Go ahead.
I'm here to represent the Monterey High School project graduation, and we are wondering if the Board of Aldermen would be willing to sponsor $1,000 for a 5K run in April.
You want to give us a little more information?
We're having a 5K run in April for fundraiser for our project graduation, raise money for the seniors at Monterey High School.
All right.
I don't see a problem.
What are you gonna use the money for?
It's for the students that attend project graduation. It's gonna be used for, like, the students are gonna get the money. It's to help them post graduation.
Post-graduation?
Is it still a point-based system?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. So basically, the students accumulate points, and at the end of the day, they have that all the stuff that gets donated is
So the money's
through.
not for the raise, it's for the fund.
It's
It's not this. Just to be clear.
I think they were supposed to do two separate things, but he's a little nervous.
That's okay. Me too.
So I think they were going to ask permission to be able to have the race and close the roads, and then ask for the board to give $1,000 towards project graduation.
Just to clarify, when project graduation first began, it was as though a social event all night, fully chaperoned to keep the kids safe,
Yes.
and the contributions went to that, and there were door prizes. Has that all changed, and now money's going to students?
No, there's still prizes. They buy the prizes with the money. As far as when we did it in 2020, that's what we did.
Oh, okay, I thought we were talking about giving money directly to
No.
students.
No, it goes into a fund, and then you like I'm just gonna speak for myself. When we did in 2020, when my daughter graduated, we went and shopped and bought like TVs and computers and all kinds of electronics, and then the kids got that.
Motion.
Second.
All right, so we got two separates here. Let's do two separate things. We're gonna give them money, and then we're gonna approve the race.
Which one you want to make?
So,
Which one do you want?
all right, so we got a motion to give them $1,000. Do we have a second?
Second.
We got a second. Any discussion? Any more discussion? All in favor, roll call vote, please.
Evan Peters.
Yes.
Spencer Dale.
Yes.
Jim Whitaker.
Yes.
Larry Bennett.
Yes.
Cecilia Paulson.
Yes.
Jim Wolfgram.
Yes.
Jamie Phillips.
Yes.
Bill Wiggins.
Yes.
All right, so you got money. Now we need a motion for the race. Sorry, I've got a picture of the, I'm not sure who drew that, but
Come to my neighborhood.
we're gonna come right by Bill's door and knock on it before you go.
which side will be on.
When is this?
It's in April.
April what?
So.
April what?
It's April the 11th at
11th.
8 a.m. And the route that's on the screen is a route that's been previously used by the schools, not necessarily Project Graduation, but a different group that held a road race for a fundraiser. I think it was Burks. They did a color run. It's a little bit hard to tell, but the pink route would be the one that would be followed. So that green route that kind of forks off up on the north, over in Bill's neck of the woods, that would not be the route that would be followed. Just kind of imagine that pink line tracing all the way around. That makes sense. See, so this right here.
Well, that's the finish. So the pink is where it starts, and then you'll look back to Cleveland and come back on the green, and that's the finish.
Gotcha. Okay. So the police have looked this over. They've okayed it. I should say Neff okayed it.
Motion.
Second.
We got a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Just like an all-day event or a couple hours or what is?
It depends on how fast you run.
It's just a few hours.
Just slowest.
Or if Bill stops you at his house and gives you hot chocolate.
I have a way station ready.
Is that commercial that we're, I can't tell from this?
Yes.
It is commercial.
Who else in the race, actually?
It crosses commercial and finishes on commercial, but it's back on. So
Whoever wants to. I bet you're charging to get
Yeah,
that.
this is commercial
Okay, that's commercial, okay, I got you.
So
it's
anybody
mostly
that wants to
options,
Yeah.
just a little-
get in the race and you pay a fee, right?
Yes.
Okay. How much is the fee?
I don't know if we decided on that.
30.
30?
$30.
Can I walk?
Are you ready?
can he ride his motorcycle?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Any other discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? All right, you guys can have your race. You want to tell them about the polar plunge?
Yeah, we're doing a polar plunge too. I've not been informed too much on that.
Leo, you know anything about it? Does anybody know anything about it? No? Nothing?
January 11th.
Gosh, man. It's at Meadow Creek, January 11th. $10, right? To do the plunge. We'll have Putnam Rescue there, and
Yeah.
Monterey Fire there is going to have a warming tent for anybody that goes out. So, Larry, first one, right? All right.
I wear my wetsuit. Maybe.
Nobody wants to see that. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. All right. Number 9, discuss and vote codes officer rate of pay. We had that work session. We brought it to, put it on the agenda. Anybody have a motion, or I guess we can do a motion and discuss it or not?
Make a motion.
Got a motion?
I like to hear what it is. Yeah. I wasn't there.
Do you want to second it then?
Sure.
All right. So now we can discuss.
What,
So-
what did we decide on? Are we making a motion for 15 per year and 50% of the permit fees?
I think that's what we talked about.
Have you spoken to him after we met?
I have not. That's my bad. I've not had time. But depending on today's vote, I will give him a call tomorrow.
What was it again? How much?
15,000 a year, 50% of the permit fees.
You're talking about plans as well as building permits. 50%?
Yep.
Like 40-60 on building and 100% on plans.
Oh.
I'm going from history.
I'm going from what he discussed and what his terms.
Well, he's calling the shots.
I mean, Say what?
He's got some leverage beyond having it.
Well, I'm just saying,
When can you start? You say January?
yeah. If nothing's changed, yeah.
And what's his name?
I'd rather not right now.
Oh, okay,
When he accepts, I'll let you know.
okay. Is it somebody local?
No,
Okay.
Would we have any record of his certification?
yeah, we'll get it all from him before he starts.
We don't have it now.
I don't have it, no. We haven't gotten that far.
Is he fully certified?
He is certified and he is currently getting his commercial certification.
Close to it?
He's less than a year away, which is what they give you.
Yeah.
Of course, we're not hiring him, we're just approving the position.
So we got the contract ready?
Once
Ready
the,
for signature?
once the position is approved, I will have a contract ready, yes.
Would he be like part-time then? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We added any certain number of hours in this position requirement.
That's up to y'all.
I think it's a good movement there.
Has he
We're talking
discussed
about
it?
provisions in the contract now.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
We're making a part-time position, what are we doing?
it's a contract
So we're
position,
gonna have a 1099 independent contractor. So
Yep.
there's gonna be no.
no benefits. I mean, we're basically just approving a position we already had. And the only reason we're doing it is because we didn't budget for it this year. So, I mean, if the board agrees that this is the way we want to go, then we go into contracts and I call him and make sure everything's good. And then January's meeting, we approve the contract and hire.
I'll make a motion that we accept this.
I'll say.
We already
So,
got one.
yeah, we've already got a motion. We got a third. Yes, I think that's a majority of the city that's want that. So, all right. Any more discussion?
I think the permanent fees, I think that'll, our 50% that we get will go a long way towards paying that salary, so I don't think we're gonna be necessarily having as much. I mean, the full 15,000.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
revenue we're not recognizing.
We're not getting it now, yeah.
And just to be clear, Mayor, if it passes and he accepts it, when would he start again?
I'm thinking sometime in January
Okay.
of next year.
Yeah, okay.
It's too easy.
No, it's just-
All right. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion passes. All right, discuss and vote to add new rate to the current insurance plan. I'm gonna give that one to Jamie.
So I think this one got put on because it was discovered that we have a discrepancy in the percentages in each employee's deduction, their percentage they pay for their health insurance. So any employee who takes employee child is paying a disproportionate amount to any employee spouse or family, even though their premiums are less. So comparatively, an employee spouse is paying about 11.8%. Family's paying 11.1%. These employee and child are paying 17.2%. So this would be one where we would want to make them equitable, where they're only paying about 11% of their premium, make them equal. And looking at the figures, it looks like it cost us about $1,200 a year.
Is that an error, by chance?
That's been the numbers that they've been paying all along. They were paying the exact same amount as somebody who had family coverage,
That's usually
but their premiums.
spouse
Yeah.
is that percentage is usually priced.
The spouse, employee spouse was just slightly higher than employee child in premium. I said they're paying less of a percentage.
Just the split is off.
Mhm.
So
All right, do we get a motion?
Make a motion.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Where do we wanna set the percentage? Instead, one's paying 11.8%, one's 11.2. Do we wanna go just straight 11, 11.5? What do we think for this new rate? Put it in the middle, so, I mean, their premium is cheaper than everyone's except just unemployed. So,
Just put it in the middle.
11.5, is that straight across the board then for everybody, or just this one?
I mean, we can do it that way, but I want to see the impact of the, that cost change. This one right now, we only have one employee right now that typically chooses that. And so just like I said, the cost for that one employee difference would cost us about $1,200 a year.
Based on a particular percentage.
Yeah, so if we dropped it at 11%, it would be about,
11.
yeah, it would cost us around $1,200 a year.
Well, if that's the case, then you might as well make it 11 and then reevaluate it renewal time.
Okay. So the motion is to make it 11,
For the employee and children, correct?
employee child. Any other discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, so this one, we're gonna discuss and vote on ownership and insurance of the dining car, not the caboose, at the depot. Not yet, anyway. So I spoke to Public Entity Partners, and if the town were to acquire the dining car, it would be an extension of the Depot Museum. And property and liability insurance on that would be $735 a year. So we would have to enter, if the board approves, we would have to enter into a contract with the Depot Society that basically we would take ownership of the train. The Depot Society would keep and plan, or set up all the events or whatever happens with the dining car. They would keep the fees from that, but they would pay the insurance yearly. And of course, this is all contingent on an agreement that the board and the Depot Society agree on. So that, we're doing, I think it's a good thing. I think that the train's gonna bring people to Monterey. I think that, it's probably the only affordable way that we can make this happen. So, and I think, and you guys, we have 2 members of the Depot Society here, 3 really. You guys can chime in anytime, but I think you guys are agreeable to this, right?
Yes, I guess. It's tough.
I mean, just to give an example, the alternative is 700.
Saving us a lot of money.
Right, 735
It's
from,
saving the people.
right, for us, or 7,000 a year if they do it on their own. So
So we're not, the city's out nothing, right?
nothing.
So it doesn't-
Mayor, would you care to elaborate a little bit more about what it would be used for?
Well, it's not really up to us what it'd be used for, but it's more like an event center.
Okay.
So you can rent it out for parties, whatever it is. I mean, I think they've already got people lined up to rent it. They just haven't set a fee because they don't know how much it's going to cost. So I think, I mean, it's definitely going to be a good thing for Monterey.
It's kind of an odd situation because the platform you have to mount to get in the car actually belongs to the city.
Right.
That's where most everything is prone to happen. And we weren't so much interested in property damage, but liability.
Right.
Society, I think, will be agreeable with this.
Okay.
Geez, but Rafferty can attest, there are people lining up wanting to
Yeah.
use that venue.
I don't see why not. I mean, it's a great venue. So I guess we got to make a motion to basically, the motion today would be to go into contract with the Depot Society to have the town have ownership of the train, but the Depot Society maintains.
Make a motion.
So we got a motion and a second. Any more discussion?
So by us taking ownership, and any future repairs, anything has to be done, that's gonna be at our cost.
Mm-mm. It's gonna be on the Depot Society. That'll be in the contract. Yeah, all we're doing is basically giving me permission to move forward and get a contract from the attorney. I mean, I just want to make sure the board's agreeable to do this.
And our insurance company will.
Yes, I got that in an email form. Yeah.
And that's 700, is that all liability or is that?
Property and liability. And that would insure the train for $350,000. Anything that would happen to it. Catastrophic. A bomb falls out of the sky or something, I don't know.
Runaway death.
Yeah, well, hopefully the insurance will pay for that.
I was thinking about the tracks, actually having people in the dining car or the caboose. The train was to come and someone switch the tracks and come down that.
Those tracks aren't.
Is that possible?
No.
No.
Those
Well,
tracks.
I mean, I thought about it,
No,
I couldn't
no.
help but think about it.
No, those tracks aren't. There's no switch on those tracks.
Okay, that's a good point, right?
So.
And so what does this contract look like with the Depot Society? Is this like a yearly lease? Are we looking at, I mean, what type of?
I mean, I would like to see it as I'd like to see it as a long-term contract.
Shouldn't just be permanent.
Yeah,
It's just part of the museum's display.
right. I mean, I'd like to see a long-term contract. Of course, you know, if next year the insurance goes up to 800, then, you know, they got to pay the 800. But whatever it is, whatever the insurance premium is for that year for that train, the Depot Society will pay, but they also get to keep all the proceeds from the events. And, you know, if there's any kind of maintenance, then that's on them. So basically, you know, I think it's beneficial to both parties. And it doesn't cost us anything.
Seniors could run out for graduation party next year too.
32's max, I think. So, all right, we got a motion and a second. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. All right. So it says discuss and vote new software. We don't really vote on it. I'm kind of just telling you guys what we're doing. There's two parts to this. Part number one is the chief and I and Lieutenant met with and Corley, I'd like to include you. We met with a company that, so currently, and I don't know how much of you all know about this, but currently we have $299,000 in unpaid tickets going back 15 years. They have gone through all of those tickets by hand, and they're on a spreadsheet. So we are going to go into contract with a debt collector at no cost to us. They're going to try to collect some of this debt. I don't think they're going to get all of it, but they're going to try to collect some, and some is better than none. So it doesn't cost us a penny. So I think we need to go into this and try it and see what happens. They basically give us an interface. We know what's going on anytime. They cut us a check once a month, and we're good to go.
What's the statute of limitation?
10 years.
If it is.
But I mean, not everybody knows that.
Now, these people aren't gonna do strong arm tactics, so.
I mean, listen, if they can reach you for your car insurance anywhere on the planet, they can reach you to get debt. So we're gonna go into that, and that's all gonna get started probably the first of the year. The other part of the police software is, you know, we all raise the ticket fees. That's going to start. Well, that can start immediately tomorrow. So we're going to get a software that does basically everything we need to do. It'll do the court dockets. You can pay the tickets on site at the court. And the software will be paid by these new ticket prices. So we will essentially not be out of money for that as well. It's very different from the software we had before through local government with Citrus. I don't think anybody can tell us what that software did. But this was actually integrated with the state. It'll be integrated with our e-ticket system, which will start January 1. This court software will start January 1 as well. So lots of changes for the positive, a lot of streamlining. And again, we're not out of pocket anything. So I just wanted to give you guys some information on what we were doing. Any questions?
Do we have an agreement already to go for the collection agency?
Mhm.
What is the share percentage? Do they?
We get 100%. They overcharge 35.
Sounds like about right.
How many other police departments they have?
Within the state of Tennessee, they are currently working with 8, and they are negotiating with another 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And they also operate in 3 other states besides Tennessee.
Right. AMS is the name of the company. Any other questions? All right, moving on to the next one. Discuss and vote on city garage equipment. So it was brought to my attention that we have 2 pieces of equipment that are down. One is the boom lift, as me and Kevin found out because we couldn't use it and we had to rent one. It needs, as far as I can tell, they haven't got back to me about other things, but it definitely needs 8 new batteries. Yeah, about $2,000. A new one is about 100,000. A used one in not so good shape is about 15,000. So I guess, you know, I'm just bringing it to you guys to see what you guys want to do. The other piece of equipment is our backup backhoe. Apparently it needs a new hydraulic radiator at $2,500, a new alternator at $400, and it's worth about $3,000 because that's what the trade-in value is on a brand new one, which is $160,000. So we're not getting a new one. That's for sure. Do you guys want to fix the backup backhoe?
Often is it used? Is it needed? Good question.
This is the backup one.
It's the backup one.
Yes.
Yeah. The non-backup is, I think, 8 years old. This one is a lot older than that. So from what I was told, it's only used, obviously, if the other one breaks, and to unload trucks with forks. So
Do they have it in the budget to fix it?
I asked him, he didn't know. So I think the boom lift should be fixed because that's something we can use. I think, my opinion, I don't know that we spend $3,000 on a $3,000 backhoe.
Surprisingly, those backhoes are fragile.
Yeah.
They just are. This is kind of a built-in expenditure, just get ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
So that one could get sick Monday. Be down. The so-called good one.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to be in a predicament of having to rent or borrow.
I mean, but at what point do we stop fixing the $3,000 backhoe? Do we put $3,000 in it and then it's still only worth $3,000?
That
No.
So, I mean, I don't know.
Be one of the two different pieces.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah.
Can we get 3 for it now?
Yeah.
Sell it.
Buy the batteries.
He's gonna get it back.
There you go. That's what I'm thinking. So I think the boom lift is worth probably 10.
To answer your question on the budget, no, we do not budget any repair and maintenance in the city garage department.
Which is probably something we need to do.
And they are under budget on
We're
operating
just gonna
supplies
ask,
for the year.
why would you not budget?
I know.
For
Yeah.
for repairs? How much?
As of the end of October, they were 19% of their operating supplies budget, so, you know, they're 12% under, 13% under. What that means. I could tell you, trying to figure all that out.
Well, I think regardless of that, I mean, we need to figure out what we want to do with the backhoe. And then we can,
What was the cost of the budget?
um,
Whatever it was, it needed?
it's about 2,000.
That's for the boom lift.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And just to tell you, we rented one for the weekend. It was $400 at a discounted rate. And that was us picking it up and dropping it back off.
That was what we were looking for.
Yeah.
Not cheap.
No. It's one company told me $1,000 for the weekend.
Just a small one from here was like $500 to $600.
Yeah. Yeah.
Per day.
So we fix the boom lift and sell the backhoe. That would be like putting extra money in a broke down car that you're not gonna get anything out of it. You're right, sell it, pay for the batteries with it.
And how bad do they need a backup? That would be-
It depends on who you talk to.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean,
One person told me that they can't live without it. The other person told me they could. They could just get forks for a different machinery to unload the trucks.
I mean, that's.
So that, I mean, I'm giving you my experience with it. I went down to the garage to see it.
I'm just thinking, if we don't fix the backhoe, then if they need something, then they're gonna have to go rent something, or they have an option. They have other equipment they can use. like-
They have a front end loader.
So they could. Yeah, that could unload equipment. I'll make a motion that we buy what is needed for the lift.
All right, we got a motion.
A second.
We got a second. We're spending money, so all roll call.
Kevin Peters,
Yes.
Spencer Dale,
Yes.
Jim Whitaker,
Yes.
Larry Bennett,
Yes.
Cecilia Paulson,
Yes.
Jim Wolfgram,
Yes.
Jamie Phillips,
Yes.
Bill Wiggins.
Yes.
All right, motion carries. Do we want to surplus and sell the backhoe?
You said they have other options, right?
What I was told is that they don't have another backhoe. They have a front end loader. Well, they have a front end loader. It's not exactly the same.
But they do have a track.
They do have a track hoe. They have the Mini X. Well, somebody needs to make a motion.
And make a motion to sell.
So motion to surplus and sell. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. All right. I guess we'll go, Mayor, I don't really have any updates except for Miracle on Monterey Mountain this weekend. Everything's coming together. Most of the lights are up at the park. We'll have the tree lighting at 5 o'clock. The MHS band and choir will play some Christmas carols at that time. from 2 to 5, we're going to be doing the live action play of Jesus' birth. And that's going to run every 20 minutes. So 2, 2:20, 2:40. Talking to Larry. So that'll run till 5 o'clock. At the same time, there'll be some free vendors. Everything will be free at this event. Somebody has graciously provided the pizza machine, so everybody gets free pizza for you. Then there's going to be one church doing grilled cheeses. During that whole time, they're going to be doing fresh grilled cheese. There's going to be free chili. The police department will be providing hot chocolate. The fire department will be giving out hygiene bags. There's going to be an ornament making station where the kids can make an ornament. There'll be 3 different bounce houses, including a 67-foot obstacle course. Park Street will be closed that day. So this is all happening at Whitaker Park. And then once we're done there, probably 5:20, everybody can go get their spots for the parade that will start at 6:30. So I think it's going to be a pretty good event. There's a lot of people in Cookeville talking about it. So that's all we can do is pray. I think the weather is getting better too. So every day.
Guarantee it won't rain.
No, I hope it snows though.
Have we worked with any of the businesses there to allow parking? Is it gonna be okay with parking?
So we can
The
park.
high school's gonna be in use, right?
Yeah, so we could park at the senior center. We could park across the street at the baseball field and pool and tennis courts and all that. I have not discussed. I have a map that I'm making that I'm going to put out that says no parking in the shopping center. But yes, the high school will be off limits because that will be the setup for the staging for the parade. Yeah.
Park Street will be closed.
Yes, that's where the bounce houses will be.
When will they be leaving? Because we use that to stage the parade, especially the animals.
We can still stage that. It'll be the fire truck just parked there blocking the road. So we can move the fire truck. The bounce houses will be, we can leave one lane, I think, with the bounce houses. So if parking is kind of fend for yourself. Unfortunately, that's one thing we lack is parking. We can park at the library too. It'll be closed.
Are there any options for shuttles, maybe from the parking lot here, near the depot, people park there, is there any option for shuttles?
No, not thought of that. I'll think on that. All right. So the last thing on here is I want to bring up the dog park again. I've got a lot of people talking about it, a lot of people asking me about it, if it's actually going to happen or not. We do have the funds to do it from the state appropriation, the money left over from the lights on the field. So I'm kind of wanting to see if the board if that's something that we want to move forward on.
I'd like to know what we can use those appropriations for. We don't use them for that.
To better better the life for the citizens is what we can use them for. So basically anything like park related. We're talking 20,000. We're not talking 200.
Get 12 or 13 feet.
I mean,
Our cost of those coming.
yeah, we're talking $20,000. We're not talking 200. So,
Mayor,
sir.
I've lived a long time.
Yes.
I know a lot about everything, but I know nothing. What is a dog park?
So it's a place you could take your dog and you
what?
basically have other dogs there and they can play and run and meet, and every town has a dog park
Okay.
except for Monterey.
Is Jeff Reese a proponent of a dog park? Jeff walks his dog all over the town. And if it's gonna be a confined area, walk a dog.
You don't walk a
I mean, the
dog.
scenery never changes.
You take them off the leash and you let them run.
Oh, they
It's
run.
kind of like the city limits.
Yes.
That's what the state runs
Well,
leash.
just get that electronic thing around the limits and let them get, they're doing it now. What if there are altercations? Among the dogs?
Yeah, I'm sure there will be. It's just part of it.
Where's it gonna be?
Extension of Whitaker Park.
Is that the flooded area?
Yes.
You gonna have a dog park there?
Yeah, when it's raining, they won't be there.
Down river.
It'll be raining every day down there at the dog park, but it may feel that little creek. But no, I don't, to me, that doesn't seem much like a dog park, I mean. You poured the sidewalks there, so that took up that much.
There's still space. I don't have the drawing with me.
The time frame of that,
There is no time frame. We'd have to wait till the stormwater project was done. That's done in March.
So you said it's gonna cost the city anything on this, I heard you say.
It's money that we didn't, it's money that was given to us.
So what would we be out if we did?
It's about 20,000.
We'd be out 20,000.
Could we use those funds to improve the park for the kids and then,
Yeah,
how much would we do that?
but that's not what the citizens want. That's not what they're telling me.
Not from what I've heard.
Some people think it's ridiculous, have a dog park, bring a dog over to walk.
Have you ever been to a dog park?
I don't care to go to one either. Cause I can't go in, right?
Not without your dog.
I mean, you could.
I don't have a dog.
If you want to run with the dogs, you can. I implore everybody to go to a dog park before you make a decision. Because Cookville's dog park's always packed.
Nothing we have to vote on right now.
Nope.
I'm all for the dog park. I think it would be a great idea, but I don't know about that location.
I mean, yeah, I'd like to.
Small, I mean.
I'd like to have a bigger one, but we are a small city as well,
Well,
so it's
yeah.
all proportional.
Well, I agree.
I mean, we got 12,000 square foot there.
You're gonna clear out the other, across the little stream over there too?
No, we can't touch that.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no.
That's a protected area.
When the water's raised down there, would that hurt the damage, anything down there? I mean,
When the water's raised, obviously, I don't think you take your dog.
No.
I'm talking about anything they built.
No, no. Just-
Everything would float away. Though,
just
it would lay
grass.
on the ground.
Yeah. So be thinking about it. I'll bring it up again next month.
Bring a map or show us a map.
Yeah,
outline.
I showed once, but I don't have it with me.
Well, next time.
I'll put some of the other stuff on it too. All right, so I think the last thing we have is I think Chief, do you want to address your numbers or?
I just give that to you to get into, it will, more than likely double after we get the new machine put in the car.
So does anybody have any questions on the Chief's numbers?
Yeah, Chief wants a casual encounter.
So like if I'm out here and you're just walking down the road and I walk up and say, hi, how are you? Just doing a casual encounter with you.
Y'all just did 38 of us.
I think this,
Basically, if you're late night walkers that are walking like 2 a.m. in the morning, they're just sitting there walking on the road, just stop and talk to them, see what's going on.
I got you, I was just curious.
I think me and the chief have 38 a week.
I thought you might have 38,000.
Any other questions for the chief while he's here?
On the animal control, you've got 14 there. What kind of deals was that?
I don't know if it's noticed in the last week, how many dogs did we have?
In 1 week, we had 7 dogs that were either picked up or surrendered.
When you can't get rid of one of the dogs, someone don't come take, what do you do? Take them down to the pound?
But we try to keep it pretty much during business hours, to give people time to come claim it.
Yeah.
And we've had success with that using our social media sites to reunite those animals.
I just got a nice fence at his house.
Join my crew.
Shelter's still taking our animals.
Yeah. They ought to. We pay them.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was. Yeah.
Chief, what's the cost for service? What exactly is that?
Some of the calls we go on.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anybody got something they want to share?
I have a question, since you brought up the wastewater project. I was asked today if that's gonna entail any work on the area over between the Dairy Queen and Monterey Queens, if there's some sort of issue over there.
We're looking at it. We're looking into that. Yeah. We're okay. We don't know for sure yet. So I'm trying to work it into the scope of the project, yes. Because that's just a problem asking to, I mean, it's gonna break. Somebody did a very creative fix. I want to word it that way.
Choose your words carefully.
It was a very creative fix that needs to be remedied.
It's more like problematic.
So yes, that I'm looking into that. Yes, actually, Jerry Warren and I were talking about that today. So yes, that's being looked into.
I hadn't heard that's a problem.
Yeah, it's a big issue. Anything else?
Curious question, Mayor. Christmas Day is Thursday?
If that's what you're telling me, I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, AD.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, I haven't looked that far ahead.
Well, are we closed on Friday? The city?
I guess that would be up to you all. I mean, yeah, the way I feel, no, I don't think. I mean, it costs us over $5,000 to close the city for the day. So.
How many holidays did they get? They get Christmas Eve and Christmas. I'd have to go back and look, but anywhere else, they just get Christmas.
Ella, do you know?
We get Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
So then we get closed for 3 days. So I would say, we would think we would close for Friday.
I mean, we could ask the employees if they want to be off Christmas Day and the day after Christmas instead of Christmas Eve. That would be my suggestion. They want to be off Thursday and Friday instead of Wednesday and Thursday. But that would be up to the board to decide if we want to propose that idea.
So they work their whole shift on Christmas Eve?
That's up to y'all.
It'd have to be across the board. We wouldn't have half of them working. We'd be off Wednesday, Thursday, and the other part Saturday, we'd be off Thursday, Friday, and have to be unanimous.
Right. I mean, another option Cecilia brought up is, they could work till, say, 1 o'clock Wednesday. But that's up to you guys.
What have we done in the past?
You asking me? I'm sorry.
Pass.
You're an employee, what do you think? How do you
What,
feel?
have you guys done Christmas Eve, Christmas Day?
We, depends on the mayor, yes. That's how we usually do it. If it falls on the weekend, we usually take the Friday. Christmas, okay, say Christmas is on a Friday, then we would take Thursday, Friday.
Right.
Right.
Well, Christmas Eve, or we
Right.
take Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, if it fell on the weekend, so we just.
If it fell on a Saturday.
That's something you guys have to decide on. I mean, I'm not a proponent of closing the city.
For 3 days?
Yeah.
Y'all don't want to decide for them if they have to take, have to work Wednesday and then be off Thursday and Friday. And they may not want that.
Right.
You know
Well, that's what I'm saying.
We're not gonna have another meeting before then.
Right. We just need to decide whether we want to give them that option or not. And then it would have to be unanimous, or I guess a majority.
Just keep things where they are. We went through this a couple of years ago, it got really
Yeah.
complicated and way over. I agree, yeah. But the expectation right now is that they are off 25th,
24, 25.
Yeah, let's just keep it that way.
Okay, then we don't.
That's my opinion.
If there's not a motion brought up, it just stays that way. So, okay, no motion, no discussion. Anything else? All right, motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.